We want you to have fun while you're drinking it.
Yeah.
So for So Citrus, So Bean, you might know that from Outcast, So Fresh, So Clean.
Of course, yes.
That is Madagascar vanilla and Florida orange. So it kind of makes like an old fashioned, but we call it the new fashion.
Oh, I love that so much.
Why be old when you can be new?
That's so true. That's so true. Old is the new. Hi, friends. Welcome back to Shut Up, Tell Me More. I have a yummy episode today. I am joined by the founders of one of the hottest new beverage brands, Mix Me Co. Sheila Deher and Max Flores are here. We're going to get to taste the product. And let me tell you, when I heard about Mix Me Co., I was so excited. I was like, finally, I don't have to worry about balancing my cocktails. I can take this on the go. You're going to hear about all the fun things that we can do with this product and also about their business journey and how they got to where they are today, because it's really incredible. So I can't wait to get to talking about them. By the end of this podcast, you're going to know so much about Mix Me Co. and our two founders. So hi, Sheila. Hi, Max. How are you?
Very good. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Pam. We're so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited that you guys are here. Your product is gorgeous. So it's all over the set. I love it so much. The packaging, like it's very shut up, tell me more. So it works well.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. It's like we're in line. We're in sync.
The
So
colors, everything.
yes. Before we start talking about Mix Me Co., how do you guys know each other?
Oh, that's a funny story. Okay, can I tell it?
It's a good one. Go ahead.
Okay, so I was working in a restaurant in downtown, and I was doing the beverage program for it. They were posting a lot about me online, and Sheila happened to find me on Instagram. She reached out to me because her husband was going to open up a speakeasy, and they needed somebody to create the cocktail program.
I love this. This is like fun industry galore.
Oh, no, it's amazing. So we met up. We spent a lot of time together. We even had a really fun night together, drinking all the cocktails I made at the place. Very late. And I make all my syrups homemade and everything fresh, organic, and natural. So while we were there, they loved the syrups. Everything was good. The bar never came to fruition, but we stayed very good in contact. And then Sheila came to me and was like, we have to do this more like on the market. We have to figure out how we can get these syrups like actually out there to the general public. That was actually her idea. Before I was just doing it for fun.
Yeah. But you were a professional mixologist.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yeah, mixologist for 10 years in Miami. So, I mean, I like to do it for my customers, but I didn't think I was going to brand it and put it in a package.
Yeah. And Sheila, were you always like an entrepreneur, business owner?
Yes, I always was. I come from like a long line of entrepreneurs. I'm originally from Argentina. I've been here since I was very little, South Florida raised. But in Argentina, that's kind of the hustle mentality. It's really the only way to make it. So that's kind of the culture that I grew up in. And Max is an incredibly talented mixologist. And when I came across her profile on Instagram, I was really excited. My husband was the one that reached out to her. I don't know if you remember this.
Oh, yeah.
And he always is so weird, so like concerned about coming off as like a creeper. So, it's an interesting world.
Like I'm hopping into her DMs. Yeah.
So, exactly. So he DM'd her and he's like, my wife found you, which I don't know, maybe it could be a different story for other folks. But, and that's how we met. He's actually more of a cocktail enthusiast than I am because I don't want to follow a recipe.
Yep.
I don't have time because then I have to clean everything up. So for me, the easier the better.
So true.
Which is funny how kind of this came about, right? Where an incredible mixologist made something so easy taste so good. So that's kind of like the bridge between, the two of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Max, being a mixologist seems like the dream job. How did you get into that?
So funny enough, I needed a part-time while I was in college, so I became a hostess. And I had a different career choice when I was in college.
What was it?
I wanted to go into news anchoring.
Amazing. Perfect.
But I got a job in hospitality. I fell in love with the bar program there. I got trained by the bartender there. She was phenomenal. And then I was very blessed in Miami with a lot of good mentors past then. I just fell in love with mixology. I fell in love with the craft behind it. So I went from job to job to job, learning as much as I could from their head bartenders. I was literally just absorbing information like a sponge. And I always say this to everybody, YouTube University. You can learn so much on YouTube
So
as well.
true.
I also read a lot of books, but I fell in love with it because of that. And then I just tumbleweeded from there, just more and more and more growth.
Oh, that's so much fun. And I love how you guys have really turned this into such an amazing product. So a lot of people have ideas and they say like, oh, we should start this, we should develop this, but it never actually comes to fruition. How did you guys go from like concept to production and keep it going?
You know, I think what stops a lot of people is just the fear, right, of failing or not being able to do it. We took it just one step at a time. We said, okay, this is a really great product. It's really a different way to enjoy a cocktail. And you'll see when we do a tasting, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. Like you're drinking more spirit than you're drinking mixer, which is really interesting, but you still get all those amazing flavors that you would in a regular cocktail or even better, right? So what we did is we said, okay, what do we want this to look like? It would be really great if it was in a single serve stick pack. Okay, who can we find out there that can do a single serve stick pack? But then we realized that, we were making this in the kitchen and no 2 oranges taste the same and no 2 peaches taste the same. And sometimes they're not in season. Okay, so now we need like a flavor house to help us develop these recipes. So it took 2 years to come up with the final product. So you need a lot of patience. You need to make a lot of phone calls. And then you need to think that you're not like committing to something huge. You're really just taking it one step at a time. And if you decide, you know what, I don't want to follow this path, then that's fine. You can always go backwards, but taking one step at a time really makes it more digestible.
That's such a big deal. And also like peeling away the onion, I feel like. Exactly. Not that there are onions in the packets, but like I just feel like you took a piece of paper. Who knows? Who knows? So for those who are listening and aren't watching the visual and can't see the packets, what exactly is Mix Me Co?
Mix Me Co is an spirit enhancer. In layman's terms, it's a cocktail mixer, but it's a mixology crafted cocktail mixer. Most cocktail mixers are detailed to a certain kind of cocktail, so your margarita mix, your pina colada mix. We wanted to branch out and do something completely different. We wanted to bring the craft to the at-home user or the on-the-go user. So essentially, we have 4 craft flavors that are detailed to different spirits. Our first one is Fruity Work, pineapple, coconut, and jalapeno. And this goes really good with tequila.
Yes, tequila. I'm a tequila girly.
Yes.
I feel like all my friends are now. Like over the past, I'd say like 10 years, we've all like slowly graduated from vodka into tequila land. Yes, it's a thing. It's so much better.
So funny enough, after COVID, vodka sales dropped, tequila sales went up. It was COVID that launched tequila sales here the most.
That makes total sense.
Is hilarious and amazing because I guess we were just all partying at home. Because what were you doing?
Yes.
And then for our next one, we have So Citrus, So Bean. As you can tell, these fun names come from other songs.
Yes. Okay, wait. So Fruity Work is from
Booty Work, T-Pain.
Yes, I love it.
Big shout out.
Big shout out
Big
to
fan.
This speaks to my heart in so many ways. You guys don't even know. This is like a party in a packet.
Oh, 100%. That's the whole concept of Mix Me is we want you to have fun while you're drinking it.
Yeah.
So for So Citrus, So Bean, you might know that from Outcast, So Fresh, So Clean.
Of course, yes.
That is Madagascar vanilla and Florida orange. So it kind of makes like an old fashioned, but we call it the new fashion.
Oh, I love that so much.
Why be old when you can be new?
That's so true. That's so true. Old is the new. Yes, I love that so much. I love that these really work with different spirits. So that one works best with, what would you say?
Bourbon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And both Fruity Work and So Citrus, So Bean work well with rum as well. And look, people will mix and match however they like. These are just some general recommendations from an expert.
Yes.
Yeah, no, Sheila shocked me like a week ago. She had mezcal with So Citrus, So Bean.
Ooh.
And she loved it. And I was so shocked by that. And I tried it. It was great as well.
What a fun part of your job. You guys get, and like now I get to drink on the job. So I love it. Okay.
Yeah, research, come on. You have to drink. Oh my gosh.
I love it. Okay, tell me about the biggie one.
Oh, okay. Well, first we're going to go to some berry that I used to know. That one's the next one on our list. That's raspberry, lemon, and lavender. That goes really, really well with vodka.
Nice. And I love the lavender in it.
Yes.
Yes. And the lavender, you only get it on the exhale. A lot of people are like, lavender, you drink lavender, but it's it's a different flavor profile. It's more on the exhale. And everything, all the flavors were timed that way. So when she mentioned the Fruity Work with the pineapple, coconut, jalapeno, some people are like, oh, well, I don't really like spicy, but you don't get a burn in the back of the throat. You really just get that on the exhale as well. So you get the sweetness, the smoothness, and then the exhale of the jalapeno.
This sounds incredible. And the fact that all these things are in these little packets is amazing. Like, I will have to do zero work. I love you for that. Thank you so much. Like,
you're welcome.
hosting
Zero work is
parties, I'm like, oh, I'm going to pretend I'm a bartender and like make this drink. And then my friends drink and they're like, this is awful. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like,
Well,
I don't know what I'm
that
doing.
was me, right?
Yeah.
And now I'm like the most confident, bartender.
Yes.
Home bartender.
Yes, 100%. I will bartend for you anytime. Okay, and then we have one more flavor, the biggie one, as I like to say.
Yes, the biggie one. That's just me and my peach. You can put 2 and 2 together for the name of that. I'm not going to say that here, but yes, that is going to be peach and rosemary. That goes really, really, really good with gin. It is phenomenal. People are very shocked by this. I personally, as a bartender, don't like peach. That's usually an artificial flavor. It's not something I go to. There's a lot of peach cordials that I'm not a big fan of. This is just the most perfect peach flavor you can get. I mean, we also went through probably 30 different types of flavors of peach because this is natural and derived from peach, but the oils itself, So this peach with the rosemary is phenomenal. The rosemary, again, is kind of on the exhale as well. So it's not overpowering because people might get a little weirded out by like the vegetable or herbal component of that.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to taste them and just be like, it's good. Because like even the exhale stuff, like I never like get the nodes of things. Like when I go wine tasting, I'm like, it tastes like wine. So like I just can't wait to like get into these. Before we do that, you guys have incredible social media. You've had a ton of celebrities and housewives that have talked about Mix Me Co. Everything seems so glamorous, but this was not easy to do. What kept you guys going the entire time?
Inventory.
Lots of stock.
Lots of stock.
Each other.
Yeah.
Each other. It's really important that when you do have a business partner, I've been very blessed to have Sheila as a business partner, like extremely blessed. It is so important that you guys communicate well, you understand what page you're on every day, and that you're constantly okay with changing direction. You have to be on the same page about that because if something doesn't work, you can't, be stuck in your ways and say, well, let's try again. No, just try something else and let's see what clicks, We are dedicated to we're not changing constantly. We are dedicated to what we change to. But if it doesn't work after the first, the second, or the third time, let's go. Let's try something else. And we're both very open for that. And I think it's amazing and it makes us work well together.
Oh, that's so nice. And you guys, I could tell, like when you walked in the door, like you guys like each other, which I think is a huge part of partnering with anyone. Like you have to like your business partner because you're going to go through challenges.
100%. And, with Max, she's just such a phenomenal person. I mean, really, that's what it comes down to. When you're working with someone that's just like good people, there's not a lot that can go wrong because you listen to each other, you understand each other. We're both on a learning curve. This is our first time, with a startup, with a product like this, with a consumer good. And we handle different things. The things she's good at, I'm not, and vice versa, which just kind of happened naturally. Yeah. We've discovered new talents.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
On both sides that just have, presented itself.
Yeah.
And it's been really nice. I think that so far we've agreed on everything because we're learning. And we adapt. You constantly have to be adapting. You have to be open to everything. So it's true. When we're together, when we do get together for like content days and things like that, it's like hanging out with your friend.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun. All right. Speaking of fun, let's try some of these. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. These packages are perfect. Like they are the perfect size. I'm picturing all the clutches I'm going to put this into to go various places.
And it also fits in your pocket, which is super convenient. So, for guys, because we do have a lot of men customers, especially because you'll see now when we do the tasting and, for those that are not watching, because of that 2-to-1 ratio, you have like, let's say 2 ounces of spirit. This is less than 1 ounce of mixer and it doesn't add any color and it's just on ice. So for the men that don't want to be drinking that,
to be delivered the fruity cocktail with like an umbrella. Yes,
exactly. And, it looks like you're just drinking on the rocks.
Yeah.
So it has kind of like that cool factor too.
Well, I can't wait to taste that one because we're going to get to that one for next. But the bourbon especially, because I'm not a bourbon girl. Like bourbon to me tastes like lipstick. My husband's like a bourbon enthusiast. He has bourbon nights with all his friends. So this is something I feel like that he will love.
And now you guys will probably be able to enjoy it together.
Oh, so fun. I'm going to be so hardcore being like, I'll have a bourbon on the rocks and then just putting my little Mix Me Co in there. I'm down. This is amazing.
Exactly. We like to bridge that gap. gap, have people on the same page.
Yeah. All right, let's get into fruity work.
All right, our first is fruity work. So to make it kind of simplistic, to kind of show how easy it is even at home, we brought like these little shot glasses, like these tiny little ones. You can use a jigger from like a cocktail set, and you would use the larger side, which is 2 ounces. Or you can use about 2 of these.
Yeah.
So we're just showing how easy it is. That's why we brought these today for the at-home consumer.
Yeah, they're like the little solo cup ones. I'm very familiar with these.
Yeah.
So this is perfect. Like when you guys presented this to me, I was like tailgating because football season's coming up. I'm a huge SEC fan. Okay, so when I say, by the way, that I love football, I don't really understand football that well. I've been watching it my entire existence, and I still don't really get it. So it's sad, but it's true. I love the culture of it, and tailgating is so fun and one of my favorite things to do. So the fact that I could bring this with these little solo cups, perfection. Okay.
Exactly. That's the whole point of it for any event that you're going to.
And you can even do mini bottles. So mini spirit bottles, it's the exact amount that you need for 1 stick pack.
Stop. So you could bring this on planes.
You could bring it on planes. It's actually perfect for that. You have these little tray tables and they bring you these big cans and then, another mixer and the bottle. And all you need is the cup of ice, the mini bottle, 1 stick pack. I mean, the mess is completely reduced.
This is
you have
amazing.
more space. It's great.
And
I
thank
hand
you
them
for
out
not
on
making
plane.
it a powder because powders,
Yes.
I'm like, I don't have one of those little frother things on me.
They're chalky.
Yes.
No.
It never works,
it
ever.
never.
Yeah. And then you're shaking, but you can't shake when you have a glass. It's quite a problem.
Exactly. You don't have to shake with this. It's so simple to stir. So essentially all we're going to need is a little bit of ice in your cup to start off with. 1 second.
It's stuck in there. That's okay. Do not worry at all.
Get my
you shake.
mixology.
I like
She
to put the
shakes
stir
like
in there
myth-
to break it apart.
Yes, even the shake, like I don't shake like a mixologist. Like you could tell that you know what you're doing.
And you won't need to. That's the best
Oh,
part.
good ice too. I actually was waiting to see what kind of ice we were gonna have because I was like, I'm an ice enthusiast as well.
an ice
Like
enthusiast.
all I want in my life is a nugget ice maker, and I don't have one. So it's like just get the freaking nugget ice maker, but I haven't done it yet. Okay, so what are we opening up now?
So I'm opening up a bottle of Lalo because I know that you like Blanco tequila.
Yes,
So
I've heard about this brand.
You haven't had it?
No. Really?
Phenomenal.
Okay, so like I'm looking at it right now. It looks like it's a cleaner brand, which I love.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. This is going to be perfect with this. We like to stick with it, especially when it comes to tequila. I want it to be clean.
Yes, please.
It needs to be clean.
There's a certain brand that is not so clean that is the go-to at every single restaurant that I won't say their name, but it's owned by a very famous gentleman. And
Yeah.
I'm always like, oh, fine, I'll have that. So
Fine.
I love that I could I'm like, if I must. But I love that I could mix with my own thing with
Yeah.
a clean brand and a clean product. This is so fun. I
Exactly.
can't wait. You guys, I wish you were tasting this with me. You know what? When you listen to this podcast, you guys are available on Amazon, right?
Correct.
You got to go
Amazon Prime.
get it. Like, taste it with me. We could do like a choose your own adventure type thing.
So we're going to do 2 little solo cups of, not all the way to the top, about right there.
Okay.
And what's nice is that instead of like controlling the mixer, you can then control the spirit, right? So if you want it to be a little bit lighter, then you go lighter on the spirit. You do like 1.5 ounces. If you like it stronger, you could do, more than 2 ounces.
Nice. Okay, wait. So this is 1 ounce. Is the average shot 1 ounce? 2 ounces?
The average shot is, it's 1 ounce technically.
Okay.
But like for a cocktail, we do about 2 ounces.
Okay, so
Yeah.
2 of the mini solo cups.
Exactly.
This is how exact I need this recipe because I'm so bad at balancing cocktails.
Yeah.
So yeah, oftentimes everyone's like, okay. I'm like, just here to get you drunk.
I have so many jiggers. I'm bringing you one next time.
Yes,
I
please.
promise you.
Please, please.
Do you want to do the honors of opening it?
Yes, I do.
Okay, beautiful.
Oh my gosh,
so
I'm
just
so
tear
excited.
from right there.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I was nervous I wasn't gonna be able to open it.
Yeah.
But like I did it, guys.
Look, see how easy it is to
So
open?
good. I'm a mixologist.
Pour
All
it right in there.
And it goes right in, and it's mixing already perfectly. Like I feel
Yeah.
like you don't even. I mean, you guys have stir
Yeah,
sticks, but
of
I feel like you don't
course.
even need that. Okay, fruity work. Let's go.
Give that to
All right.
you.
I'm so excited for this.
I know.
Oh. So good. Like genuinely so good. It's fruity, but not overwhelming. Like I don't feel like I'm gonna have a headache the next day. And the tequila really blends so well with it, and it's mixed perfectly.
Do you get the jalapeno at the end?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Even I, the novice drinker who's like, it tastes like a drink. I can taste it.
That's actually
so good.
I refer to myself the same way. So like we talk about the mixologist, and I'm the social sipper.
Yeah.
Again, I go to wine tastings and I can't taste the fruit notes or the wood notes or all these things people talk about. I just tell you, oh, I like it or I don't like it. I don't even understand so much the dry or, I just don't.
No.
But here I can really differentiate. It actually on Instagram, we do have a post that we did or a reel where we sampled them blindfolded.
Oh,
Remember
yes. That one was so much fun.
And we could, even I.
Yeah.
Could
She was
pick up
better
on exactly.
You were better at it than actually I was, because she was really funny in this video. She tricked me halfway. And she gave me alcohol instead of a pack for fun, to mess with me. So she's like, open your mouth and pour it in. I went, oh. So that video, that was really, really good.
It's a fun one.
So it's so funny. Right now it's like sorority rush. I'm thinking about college days. And if I had had this during college days when I was 21, because we drink responsibly, but if I had had this during my college days, like I would have been so much happier. I wouldn't have been drinking this nasty stuff, and I could have carried it with me instead of like getting a drink. This is so good. You guys are you're changing the beverage game, which is hard to do. So as we get into our next one, I want to ask you about the beverage industry in general.
Yes.
It's very male dominated and it is a crowded world. How did you guys break into it and really create something that no one's done yet?
I think from my standpoint as a woman in mixology in Miami too, that was already hard as is. So Miami has a huge mixology kind of genre here, a lot of amazing bartenders that I work with, but it is very, very male dominated. I've done lots of competitions and been the only girl there. And it's definitely hard. I would say for me, at least, breaking through to like men and showing them my craft and how good I can be, even though I don't need to prove anything to anybody, but more show them that I deserve to be there just as much as they have, is my knowledge.
Yeah.
My knowledge, showing them how well my knowledge is on the cocktail game. Also being polite to everybody. That's just the biggest thing. People forget to be nice, and I take everything with a grain of salt. So if you're a little rude, I always have a smile on. It's okay. It's not a problem. I move on past, and I think that annoys the men more.
Yes, I love that. I love that. It's like, tell them to go to hell and they'll enjoy the ride. I love that so much. Okay, so I want to taste the next one because I love this, and this is the most fun day I've had ever. I'm going to have to Uber myself home. This is incredible, you guys. So being in the entrepreneurial world, you have to learn about business, and that is not innate whatsoever. So how did you guys learn the different steps into like, this is what you do first, this is what you do second, the finance world, all the terms?
I come from the belief that you do it and you figure it out later. Originally, the idea was to just be in hotel mini bars, and we created these beautiful mini bar boxes that have just the variety. So there's one of each flavor, and they mix perfectly with the mini bottles, right? You go to a hotel now, you don't have many options. You have soda, you have juices, but you don't have anything fun and exciting. Well, when we did our first run and we did the mini bar boxes, we were left with thousands of stick packs that didn't have the box as a home. And we're sitting there looking at it, and we said, well, we're going to have to sell these direct to consumer, because what are we going to do with all these? And if not, we have to now order more boxes, and it just didn't make sense. So we started packaging them in 12 packs. We set up a website, and fortunately and unfortunately, we told some friends to check out our website to see what they thought, and orders started coming in. We didn't even have the shipping in place. We weren't even charging for shipping at the time. I mean, now it's like free anyways, but at the time we didn't even have any way to get it to you. So that was a fun night. Yeah. And we were, running to the store to buy just like shippers and labels. And we kind of figured it out as we went. And that's kind of like how it's been so far. It's like, we get a call and like, can you be in a liquor store? We want a counter display unit. Oh yeah, of course we could do that. Sure. Here we need a designer. We need a person, to produce these boxes. And most of it is just figuring it out as we go.
Oh, 100%.
I think we have some common sense, which helps a lot.
100%.
But other than that, it's just figuring out. ChatGPT, let me tell you.
I know.
Number one employee in the company.
Number one. Number one.
Employee of the month every month.
Employee of the month.
Yes.
Framed on the wall. Very grateful for it. I mean, it really answers all my questions. I mean, some people, like I'm talking to a retailer and they're like, oh, can you do, this? And they're using acronyms and I'm, on ChatGPT. What is this acronym? Of course I can do that. And then I figure it out.
I love hearing that. I love hearing that so much because I think when you see someone who's started a company, you automatically assume like, oh, they must have an MBA. They've been in the business world forever.
Oh, yeah.
But you guys are just normal girls figuring it out as you go and succeeding at it. Like, congratulations. This is incredible. And I get to taste another drink.
Yes.
Okay, so Max just poured for me Woodford Reserve.
Yes.
Little bit I know about bourbon. I know that is a good one.
It is.
I'm excited about this.
If there's anything that I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you some good spirits.
Yes, 100%.
So we're going to do citrus, so bean, which is like So Fresh, So Clean from Outkast.
Yes.
No copyright, obviously.
Yeah.
So we're going to tear that bad boy open.
Okay. And it opens really easily.
It does. It does.
I appreciate it because I don't have to be like, can someone open this for me?
Oh, yeah. No, I know.
We did go through that.
Yeah.
We did.
Our first run didn't open easily, and we went back to the co-packer and we said, this is not working. And then our new run now opens seamlessly. And that's something that we pay a lot of attention to. Max and I, one of the things that is really great for learning your customer and learning about your product and how people are receptive to it is going to markets.
Yeah.
A lot of people, maybe they don't like that and they're not open to it, but Max and I will stand there for a full weekend, days on end, hours on end, and we're selling directly to the customers, and we're hearing their feedback. We hear about what they like, and it's been honestly such a great experience because the feedback is so wonderful that's kind of also a motivator to keep us going.
Yes. Oh, I love that. Okay, I'm going to try the bourbon one.
Okay.
Okay, tell me again the name.
So it's So Citrus, So Bean,
Okay.
and it's going to be made with Madagascar vanilla and Florida orange.
Okay, genuinely, I love this so much. And I am not
Yes.
a bourbon girl whatsoever. I want to take 95 sips. I'm gonna keep it to one. But when I tell you, so good, so smooth. By the way, I never describe things as smooth because I'm like, it's alcohol.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to mask the taste. This is so good.
It takes away the burn.
Yes.
And it leaves the flavor of the spirit combined with our balance of flavors. That's why we like to call it a spirit enhancer, but not everybody gets that right away. That's why we refer to it as a cocktail mixer.
Yeah.
And you can enhance anything with it, right? Not just spirits. And we'll have you try some sparkling water later.
Love it. You're going to need some sparkling water?
Yeah.
As I'm slurring my words on the podcast.
It's 5 p.m. somewhere.
Right. 100%. Also, this is going to make me look like a badass because as much as you were saying men don't like to look like they're having a fruity cocktail,
Yes.
a girl drinking bourbon, I'm like, I just hang with the boys,
Yeah, it looks like you're drinking on the rocks.
Yeah, so I'll be like, now I could go into the football game, totally know what you're talking about, but not really. No, this is so good.
I'm a cool girl.
Yes, I'm a cool girl. I'm not normal girl. I'm a bourbon girl. Yes, this is so good.
When we do tastings, we always say, okay, what's your favorite?
Yes.
And then we say, what is your least favorite? Because 9 times out of 10, although I feel like now we're 9.5 times out of 10.
Yeah, seriously.
We convert people into enjoying other spirits. I have a friend, a really close friend that, and she's gonna love that I'm talking about her, but she used to only drink wine.
Mm-hmm.
And then she tried gin. I don't know how it came about. And she tried gin with just me and my peach, and it's all she drinks now. And she would have never had gin before.
Yes.
And that happens all the time with so many of the different spirits. Even if you kill tequila in college, a lot of people, they write it off. They can now drink it again.
Yes, and this tastes like dessert.
It does.
I'm going to stop myself from drinking more and more and more, but I want to so bad, and I cannot wait to bring this home to my husband because he is going to love it.
Oh, he will.
Boys' night has changed.
Yeah.
This is changing the game.
And honestly, what's really great about it too is that as the ice melts a little bit, it doesn't dilute. The flavor stays very, very potent, which is really great about it. We made sure of that. It actually develops as the ice melts a little bit. You'll get different flavors and you'll get different structures to the actual mixer. It's amazing.
I love that you're involved in this because I think that there's so many beverage companies that aren't run by mixologists. And you understand it so well. That's something I would never have even thought of, but it's something that as a drinker, we deal with.
Yeah.
Our drinks get gross and watered down. And
Exactly.
yes, so good. Okay, as we make the next one, I want to talk about the list, the music list that's on the inside, the playlist. Hello.
Yeah.
Tell me about the playlist and how that came about and what is on it.
Well, the idea for the playlist kind of went hand in hand with the mini bar at the hotel, right? A lot of times you're with your friends, you're with your significant other, you like to pregame. I mean, it's much better when there's a playlist to go along with it with good music. Right now it's like a little bit over 17 hours, and we're constantly updating and adding to it. And it's not just like current, it's really a mix of like genres over the years, the decades. There's something, it's funny, at the markets we play
our
playlist, and people will come up and just say, what are you listening to?
And hang out with us.
And hang out.
Yeah.
And they download our playlist because they're like, oh, this song, like every time would come up and, oh my God, this song, it reminds me of this.
Yeah.
And everything resonates
or at the trade show.
Someone at the trade shows that we do too.
Are trade shows so fun in the beverage industry? Okay, okay. Maybe it's like a visitor, because I know trade show floors. The things that they don't tell you, trade show floors are very hard. I was a booth babe for a short period of my life.
Ooh.
So yes. So, but they're hard. It's like it's long hours. You're standing there having. Sometimes you're like, this is a meaningless conversation. It's not going to go far.
Yeah.
But is it so fun to see new stuff in the industry?
Yes. And I'll tell you, like from the last show that we were at. For me, the most fun part, I mean, obviously it's always nice to introduce people to Mix Me and to have them try it and to see their reactions. That's like really so rewarding, right? But meeting other female entrepreneurs is really inspiring. I mean, to see that there are these women out there and they're doing it. And sometimes we come together and we do giveaways together. We'll do things together because really the community that you form is really nice. And that's one of my favorite things about the trade shows.
Yeah. Is there anyone that you guys look up to in that industry or female entrepreneurship in general?
Honestly, I look up to all the female mixologists I've ever worked with. I think they're all, every time I go to a competition, I'm also a part of something called the United States Bartenders Guild, USBG. And it's a huge community. It's all over the United States. So I'm blessed to have so many mixologist girlfriends that are all over the United States. And I look up to every single one of them. I couldn't pick and choose. I mean, I think they're all brilliant in what they do.
So nice. What a good crew. And Sheila, what about you?
I don't think that there's one person in specific. I do have like the thought that the people you surround yourself with like really will shape and represent who you are. And I have a lot of friends that even if they're not entrepreneurs, just who they are in general as a person is what really inspires me. I recently reconnected with a childhood friend that I don't know if I can say, she's such a badass. And
yes. Oh gosh. Yes. So we're a cursing podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
Go for it. Yeah.
I mean, she's such a badass. I'm so happy I reconnected with her. She inspires me in so many ways. She's such a hard worker, but she has time, for her friends. And to me, that's really what motivates me the most. I mean, there's so many amazing women out there, or, men and everything that have created such incredible companies, but I don't know them personally. And I don't know what it was like and what sacrifices they made and what it took to get there. I just think that surrounding yourself with people that really inspire you and that have your back and are rooting for you is everything.
Yeah. I think it's very much an unspoken thing that like every entrepreneur goes through challenges, but they don't ever talk about it. It's never, you just all of a sudden get the product and you're like, they made it. It's incredible. Like they don't think about the packaging and all the different details that go into it. So with regard to that, do you guys always agree or do you?
Oh, no, not always.
Okay.
That's the beauty of, being together in a partnership.
You don't agree with me? News to me.
She's like, this girl, I can't. Yeah, no.
I agree with most things Sheila has to say, but it's never like it's a disagreement. It's more of like, hey, how about we do something like this? And then we go off that idea and go, okay, what about if we do it like this way? It's not like a disagreement. We're really good at having conversations to get to an end goal that might not start on the same page.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yes, that makes total sense. That's perfect. You
never
greatly. Yeah.
Yeah. We're never like, no, can't do that. That never happens with us, but.
Yeah, I think for me, like, I don't like it when someone just vetoes something. Like, if you don't like it, okay, give me another idea then. Because if you don't like my idea, don't just say no. So come back with something else. Maybe it's not good either, but then at least we can start brainstorming and we can start the conversation and we'll eventually get there.
Yeah, I feel like that's such a business lesson unto itself. Okay, so the stir sound has now become my second favorite sound. The first one being the popping of the champagne. So, okay, what are we stirring now?
ASMR.
Guys, literally, like put the nails on it. Yes.
We have a video of like that on our Instagram of doing that.
Well, it really is soothing, especially when you're like 2 drinks deep. So.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. So next we have some berry that I used to know. Right. Fun. This is raspberry, lemon, and lavender.
Ooh, okay.
Move these in line for you. So we have our.
By the way, these smell so good too. It's not just the taste.
So this one's with vodka.
Yes.
What's nice about vodka, I have to say, and I haven't drank it in a long
Wait,
time.
do you see my face after
Yes,
tasting
and
this?
this is why I'm telling
I'm like,
you
is the vodka in the room with us? Because this is so good.
Yeah, you just develop a new appreciation for the spirits. And that's why I keep telling them, like, listen, spirits,
Yes.
whoever's listening, we are your best friend. We will make anybody like you.
Yes, 100%.
And
Like,
the good thing about vodka is it's so versatile because it doesn't have a strong flavor. So you could really mix it with any of them.
but for me, I'm always like, ugh, the vodka. Like, I think about it,
Yeah.
I automatically feel like I'm going to taste that so strong on my tongue. This, it's gone. You guys, this is scary good. Like,
Magic.
this is really
It's
incredible.
literal magic,
No,
yeah.
it really, really is. I'm not just saying this. This is incredible. What's like the most unexpected place that someone has either taken Mix Me Co. or where you guys have gone and had it?
That's a good question. I mean, you've taken it everywhere, Shay.
I've taken it everywhere.
Everywhere.
I travel quite a bit.
Yeah.
And it's everywhere with me. I just took it to Paris.
Yeah.
And I have a fun one. So we just went to Nashville and we were, at one of these honky tonks. It was my first time in Nashville. It was so much fun. If
Yes.
whoever hasn't been has to go. It's
Okay,
just like,
so I've been, but we had a downer girls trip, and I'm dying to go back. So I'll go with you next time.
yes, please do.
Yes.
We had really a blast and we discovered the Shambong.
Yes.
Okay, I did not know.
For those that are
it
unfamiliar,
existed.
please explain the
Okay.
Shambong.
So it's a champagne flute, but it's bent, right, in a way that it's kind of like, I guess, like a beer bong sort of
Yeah.
situation. So they bring you champagne in this shambong, and it's like a funnel, right? So you chug it. I don't condone it, but we did.
Shoot it back.
Yeah, different strokes for different folks. We did add sunberry to it because it's really good with champagne. So maybe it's not the weirdest place I've taken it, but the weirdest way that I've enjoyed it in the Shambong. So we did have to then get on Amazon and order a bunch of these, Shambong flutes.
Yes.
And have everybody in our lives experience it because it's really a good time.
Oh my gosh. And how fun is that for like bachelorette parties, bridal showers, like baby showers? Sorry to the baby mama, but for everyone else, they can enjoy. Yeah. This is so fun. And I feel like you're bringing back such a fun part of life. Like you talked about pre-drinking in the hotel. Those are some of my best memories. Like forget about going out. Like when you're on a girls trip or on a bachelorette party, like you get to enjoy a good cocktail that's not like you're not forced to have it.
And you're not mixing with, soda, which is really bloating, which is the last thing you want when you're going out, probably in your, cute, tight outfit. This is not going to bloat you by any means.
No, not at all.
It's only 3 ounces, the entire drink. So it hits the same, right? But it doesn't feel the same. And you probably have more room to do a little bit more later.
Yes. So good.
My girlfriend's getting married and she's having her bachelorette in Nashville. We're going, I believe, this coming up 2026. And the first thing that the group chat of Bachelorette was, Max, are you bringing the Mix Me?
No.
And I said, yes, we are prepared, ladies. We are good to go. That was the first question I was received in the group chat, which was hilarious.
It's generally so good. I cannot wait to have this. Like, if you guys are seeing me at a tailgate this football season, like, I will have Mix Me Co. on hand because it is so good. You guys must be so excited to, like, share this with people.
Very exciting to share because it truly is like everybody's response is just so wonderful. Unless you're like a neat drinker and you don't want anything in
Could never
usually
be
those
me.
are like the bourbon drinkers and okay, that's fine. But you know what? Your girlfriend, now she can drink bourbon with you.
Yeah.
So there's something for everybody. You
Yes.
know, it connects with somebody in some way. If you don't drink alcohol or you're sober curious and you want other options, we mix it with, fruity work. It goes great with like coconut water.
Yeah. Oh.
Because of the pineapple, coconut, jalapeno. So citrus so bean. I mean, I've put it in my coffee before because it has it's strong with the vanilla flavor and that orangey taste. So if I didn't have like milk or something at home to put it in or stevia, I just do my citrus so bean.
You're making this so fun, and I love it so much because, like, I'm a social drinker. I really only drink on the weekends, but like I would enjoy having this on like a weeknight when like I just like having something in a pretty glass. This makes it so easy, and also the coffee. Like I drink more coffee than anyone ever should, so I'm definitely going to try that. Is this what we're trying now? Are we trying now the
Yes.
okay?
So we're doing Just Me, My Peach. It's our last one.
Oh, it's in gin. Okay.
In gin, we're doing a little Tanqueray here. So yes, Just Me, My Peach. It's going to be peach and rosemary.
So
Give it
good.
a little
I can't wait.
stir.
I've had someone try it recently that they're like, I can't try this. I hate rosemary. And I was like, well, just have a little sip. And she tried it and she's like,
It's so
oh my
good.
God, it's her favorite flavor.
Yes.
She drinks it with tequila and it's literally her favorite.
I'm so excited.
right, here we
someone's gonna have to
go.
drive me home after this. All right, here goes the gin. And I'm normally not a gin drinker, so.
Oh, you are now, huh, Max?
Yeah, uh-huh.
What
This
are
is
you?
a really
Like, what
special blend.
sorcery is this? It's so
Yes,
good.
She's actually not a mixologist. She's a magician.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
A witch, actually. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes, yes.
So what I've learned is that there's botanicals in gin
Yes.
through this process. And they just blend really well with the rosemary and the sweetness of the peach.
And I'm
This was-
smelling it. It smells so good.
So good. This was like my baby, that flavor in particular. That was really like a huge like passion project of mine because I had a syrup that I was making in restaurants that I've made bar programs for that was white peach rosemary, but also sage. So, and that was the #1 top seller in one of the old venues that I used to work at. So when we were crafting this, it was so impossible to get the natural flavors to taste all consistently. So I believe the food scientists that helped us with this probably wanted to murder me because I had them send back 50 different like flavors of this. Like I was like, nope, it's not it. Nope, it's not it. We finally took out the sage and then it was perfect. But this is literally maybe I love it so much, not just with gin, but with a lot of different spirits it's good with. But one of my Instagram handles is Ginger Gin Girl. So like
Ooh, I like
so
that.
I'm obsessed with gin. So it's perfect with gin.
It's so good. It really is amazing. Like you guys, you speak like such entrepreneurs. Like you kept on going till something was perfect. And I
Yeah.
appreciate that so much because it shows in the product. Like absolutely incredible. So there is kind of a lot of people that are starting to go more sober. They can use this. Just pour in some, is there a ratio or how do you?
So honestly, it really, when it comes to the consumer, we want them to have it in their own hands. When it comes to the spirit, we give them the gist of what it is. You need your ice, 2 ounces of your spirit, and 1 packet. Stir, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to the non-alcoholic, it's similar, but if you want to add more or less, it completely depends on you. I love some berry that I used to know with lemonade. Like Sheila said, fruity work with coconut water. And also some berry I used to know with sparkling water. Very good. If you ever remember the Mios back in the day?
Yes.
You would add flavor.
Yes.
It's kind of like just enhancing your sparkling water like
Yeah.
that. This is, a syrup inside of it, but it balances it so well. It's so amazing and it blends really well. It's not like heavy or too much. You just get the light essence of our fruit, the flavors with your sparkling water. So it's really, really good.
The So Citrus So Bean with unsweet iced tea. So if you go to a restaurant and you just get just a regular glass of unsweetened iced tea and you add the So Citrus So Bean, that's one of my favorites. That one I'll do if I'm not drinking. I'll do that. But it's really up to you. I know somebody told me, they're a soda lover and they like flavored soda. And I guess now you can't really find, some of the flavors are like either seasonal or they'll go out and they won't reintroduce them. So they put them in their soda.
Oh my gosh.
So like they flavor their Coke or their Pepsi or their Sprite. It's really, the options are endless. We've put it on ice cream because we were just playing around, having a good time.
Yeah.
On vanilla ice cream. You could do whatever your heart desires. We've seen people drink it straight from the stick pack.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, our actual co-packer.
Oh, yeah.
Every time we hang out with him, when we go to Texas to see him, he's literally, one is in his mouth. It's usually the So Citrus So Bean. He's just sucking on it. And I'm just like, are you okay?
I
What's
feel like
happening?
that's so Texan.
It's
Yeah.
so funny.
It's so good. You could.
I
drink
appreciate
however
it,
you
but
want.
I'm
Of
just
course. That's the biggest compliment you could possibly get. Like I don't even need to mix this with anything.
Yeah.
It's so good. And when you were saying the flavored sodas, immediately I thought of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives because
my God.
my brain automatically goes reality TV at any given moment. So this could be a whole thing for Mom Talk. Like Mom Talk needs to hop on this.
Oh,
because-
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they can hide it in their purses and their strollers, wherever they want to hide it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Their blue jackets. Yes. all the things.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's the baby's food in that bag. Don't touch it. Don't touch
So
it, honey.
true. So true. This is incredible, you guys.
So we're going to try some sparkling water.
Okay.
So just see the non-alcoholic
Yes.
side of it.
Yes. Yes. I'm going to move my gin, sadly. Guys, I want to finish all of these. I'm not going to on air, but I would like to.
I'm jealous. You get to have all these while we sit here.
So good. Like, it's so, so good.
All right, I'll open this
Oh,
up for
sorry.
you. No,
Okay. Here I am.
See? There
See?
you go. Over
This is what happens. 4 glasses in. I'm like, give me the cup. I'm good.
As you should. Don't worry.
Oh my gosh. What has been the greatest moment for you guys thus far in creating this?
and creating it. I will say that being on NBC was really exciting. It was a lot of fun. I didn't know Max was fulfilling a lifelong dream.
Oh, yeah.
When we were on NBC, she talks about.
I literally didn't tell anybody that. I didn't tell anybody. I told Sheila, I think, a day ago.
Oh my gosh.
You just told me. I remember. So when we're there, I'm kind of like, I'm not cut out for. I mean, I don't think that's like in my future being on camera. It's nothing I've ever thought about. But of course, when the opportunity came, I thought this would be amazing. What a great experience. And we're setting up the table, and I've got some nerves going on, And I look at Max, and she's just cool and calm and collected. And I'm like, okay, this could either be like a good cool or a bad cool.
Yes.
And I was like, are you okay? And she's like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. And then finally, she tells me a couple of days ago, actually. Oh, because my son's in the morning announcements now, and I was letting her know. And she's like, oh, I love that. That's actually what I wanted to do when I grew up. Well, thanks for letting me know beforehand. I probably would have felt better. Like,
I'm fully media trained, but like, we're just going to go on. Like, it's fine. I love that.
I was so excited for that. I was trying very hard to play it cool, like cool girl, but I was geeking out. Like, a little nerd side, I was like looking at everything they were doing, all the production and whatnot. I was just walking in ways I probably shouldn't be walking and looking at stuff, but I was like, I'm going to check everything out.
No, it's so fun to see. Even after I've done a podcast, I'm always like, look at the lighting, look at everything. Like, we were in New York, and they were filming 9 million things in the city at the time. And I was just like, every time I'd stop, and like, I feel like even my son, who's 10, was like, Mom, come on. I'm like, no, just one more.
One more.
Yes, yeah. I love it too. I totally get it. I love that. You guys have like
this
been
is
thrust in
very
the spotlight.
exciting too, I will say. I'm an avid podcast listener. I mean, I love podcasts. I love learning. So to be here and to be on the other side where maybe people can pick up on some things that we're saying and it could be helpful, I think that's just really amazing.
Besides the product being amazing, you guys are so inspirational. Like, the fact that you have done this in such a really short period of time. I'm sure for you guys it feels long. It's kind of like when someone's pregnant, you're like, oh, I feel like that was really quick, and you're like 9 months in, you're like, no, not so much. But this is incredible. And you guys, the fact that you work so well together, I feel like this is gonna be even bigger than it is right now. And I feel like you're on like the precipice of like something incredible. I'm so excited for you guys.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna have some water.
Yes, some sparkling water.
And this has which one in it?
So this one is gonna have some berry that I used to know, which is gonna be the raspberry, lemon, and lavender that you tried previously.
So good. So good. I mean, I was expecting nothing less than amazing, and it was amazing. And I'm not just saying this, guys. Like, I need to tell you, like, I am very picky, I feel like, about cocktails and what I taste and what I also drink, because I know that this has no dyes and natural flavors, and this is changing the game completely. Like, the fact that I'm like, I like bourbon. Like,
exactly.
I'm going to go home and be like, only Woodford. That's all I'm drinking. Like, nothing else. Like,
your husband's going to love that.
Yes, fully. Yes. But this is so incredible.
Thank you.
So where are you guys going from here? Do you think you're going to develop more flavors?
We have 2 flavors in the vault.
Yeah, we do.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There's always ideas for new ones.
Yeah.
Right? Right now, we want to really focus on these 4 and letting them shine. Which one was your favorite, by the way?
Okay, that's hard. Honestly, shockingly, I love the bourbon one.
Wow.
The vanilla citrus.
We converted you.
I'm like shook, truly.
We converted
I enjoyed that so much. That was a dessert to me. Like, it was so
Can I
so
mention
good.
what you said to me?
Yes, of course.
When I said, what's your favorite? You said tequila, Blanco. And then you said, I really don't like anything else, but definitely not bourbon.
100%. I was like, no, anything brown,
like,
no.
Great.
I'm telling you, I often tell my husband, like, how do you like that? It tastes like lipstick. Like, it is gross. This made it so good.
Yes, exactly.
That's exciting.
Now you're going to go home and drink it with him, and he's going to be like, what happened?
100%. I'll be like, oh,
I'm a woman of many surprises.
Just out here being hard. It's amazing. This is incredible. I cannot wait to bring it so many different places. Where can people buy this?
So we are on Amazon. Made it super easy for everybody to shop. You can shop online. There are some good deals on our website, mixmeco.com. And we do have a discount code for your listeners.
Yay, thank you.
Tell me more.
Ooh.
And they can get 20% off, which is huge because you can't otherwise normally.
Yeah, I'm going to jump on my phone right after this and buy so much because there are 20 million places that I want to take this, and I want to just hand them out to all my friends because we love a well-balanced cocktail, and it is hard to find. I feel like we're going to be able to say goodbye to the nasty limes that they just squeeze and then leave the rinds in your drink when you go somewhere. Like,
well, that's my favorite when I'm in a restaurant and I say, okay, I just want tequila on the rocks. They're like, oh, well, did you want a lime with that? I'm like, no, I don't need lime. We even have videos where we're throwing the lime
Yes.
out.
Oh, yeah.
And then you don't
So
you
many
don't need the
videos.
lime.
Keep your lime. This is incredible. Well, I can't wait. We're going to post everything everywhere. Where can they find you on social media? Your social media is very fun, by the way. I know, Max, you do the editing. It's so good. So where can they find both of you personally and then also Mix Me Co?
So at Mix Me Co on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, everywhere. YouTube also.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun on Instagram. This is also a skill that we've discovered. Max is like an expert, not only at editing, but just like she's so much fun. I mean, sometimes she's like, okay, you do this video. I'm like, but people just like, let them see you. You really, this is like your thing. And then, I don't know, personally, they can find you.
Oh, yes. My personal Instagram is going to be Maxie James. So Maxie James.
Awesome.
And then you'll find my other stuff from there going. Oh, there, I have a cocktail page, the one I said, the Ginger Gin Girl. You'll find that on Maxie James. That actually highlights all the cocktails. I just post what I make.
Great.
So, yeah.
Well, we will post everything. Thank you so much for sharing this with me. I'm going to take so many pictures of us tailgating.
Yes,
that's like my next big thing that we're
can't
doing.
wait.
So I can't wait to have it there and share it with the entire Gator Nation and also the world too, if I must.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you so much for being here. And thank you all for listening. Cheers, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Shut Up, Tell Me More. You can find us on Instagram at Shut Up, Tell Me More. Remember to subscribe to the podcast. If you listen on Apple Podcasts, go to the show page and click the follow plus sign. If you listen on Spotify, click the follow button. You can also find us on YouTube. You'll automatically receive new episodes as they come out, as well as updates. Doing this also helps me algorithm land, so thanks in advance. Lastly, give me a 5-star review, and I'll be so, so grateful. See you in the next one.